Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. Let's continue with updated chimps. This series we're starting all over again. I'm going to show you an updated strategy to beat chimps, achieve the black border using no heroes and minimizing RNG. The very last intermediate map, Spice Islands, and then I'm going to start with the advanced ones. So yeah, with this map we're back into like normal difficulty, so not as hard as Chutes and Drake, definitely. And here there is a ton of water. There is here an obstacle that is not gonna let you place towers in this island, and you can see that it's also gonna block your line of sight slightly depending on like where you place your towers, and you can remove it for cash. And now here, of course, exploding all this very nice amount of water. I'm gonna start with a sub and a monkey. I think it's just the best start in chimps overall, and especially on a map like this one. Now positioning, it's important, especially of land towers, because there isn't a lot of room here. You can see you can place land towers only on top of the islands, and so positioning, it's very important. And also choosing like which towers to place, it's also another important thing. And yeah, so you're gonna have no problems in maps like this one, like to place water towers, because you can place them like everywhere. But then placing land towers instead can be a problem, so you need to be careful and to try to place everything that you need to. Now here sub 001 and then 101, getting the extra range so that the sub will be able to attack the balloons from earlier on, so it's gonna do more damage. That monkey is strong. They're closest to the right, to the left, sorry. It's not the optimal spot, like a better spot would be like this one, because that monkey can attack both sides. But well, this placement just takes that monkey range closer to the beginning of the path, so when you're gonna get advanced intel later on with the sub will be able to attack the balloons also from earlier on, so that's better. And but the most important thing is the fact that here I will place more towers later on, and so I need this spot. That's why I can't really place the monkey there. And then here yeah, just upgrading the sub, nothing too difficult. And yeah, as I said before, this map is just we go back to normal difficulty, and yes, it's just a lot easier. So for the mid game in this particular map, what I'm gonna do is I will get a sub commander, of course, and after I get the sub commander, I will get a mortar, a 520 mortar. In this particular map, I think it works very well, especially because with the 4th and the 5th upgrade of the mortar, the radius of explosion, you will start being able to like cover a huge portion of the path. And you can see that here the path, from this point, they're not very far away from each other, because the map is gonna like turn down and then turn upwards. And yes, I'm gonna place a 520 mortar to help me in the mid stages of the game, and then for the very last stages, as usual, just placing a bunch of more subs. I will get also another a wizard 401, and then as usual some support towers like a glue gunner, and that should be it. A Bloons sabotage. Now here, this village position is also very important, closest to the top and to the left, and that is important because if you place the sub correctly and you place these alchemists correctly, you should be able to get the alchemist placed right there, so between the village and the sub. And this also will allow you then later on to place a wizard right here. You can see that there is enough room to place another tower. And that's it. So Alchemist is strong, of course, against Lab Bloons, and then I will use the Alchemist to just give the brew to the subs around, especially this one. This is the closest one, and to make them stronger. Unfortunately here there isn't the possibility of place like one discount village and then place another village, because you just don't have enough room. So I will need to just stick with one village, and so I will get the village 220 and then later on 230. Now here I'm gonna place the second sub closest to the right side and closest to the other sub. So right here we go. 202 first, and now we'll get the Alchemist 400, and then for round 40 for the Moab, for the ceramics, just getting the village 200 should be enough, should be plenty of damage. And yeah, overall I would say that this map it's very easy. And yeah, going with a sub commander strategy, like not even building a Immortal 520, I think that's totally fine, because you can use all that cash to like place instead like a ton of subs around the sub commander, and you can really use that to survive the last rounds. So pretty much like it was for Spring, I think, where I placed like a ton of subs, and I used only them to survive the very last rounds. Yeah, also here I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing, but I will just place a mortar just to change slightly and I think the mortar also works very well here. So now I'm gonna get both subs 203. Then I'm gonna place a third sub here closest to the right side. So let's see. Oh, here we go. So let's go to the top side and then closest to the right. Okay, here we go. Just 202 sub. And now, very important, I will get this village 220 right away. So I'm gonna give cam detection to all the subs, because in this way, even if some camo balloons can slink past the range of the Dead Monkey, I can still pop them. And also, it's important giving camo detection to the Alchemist, preparing for round 49. Those camo Lad Bloons, and so it's an upgrade that I need 100% before I can afford the sub commander, so I might rather get it now to make everything easier. Now the third sub, as you can see, I just upgraded it to 202, so I didn't got the third upgrade, and now I got the sub closest to the Alchemist, so the one that it's prioritized, 204, and now we'll just wait for the sub commander upgrade. If you do everything like I've done it, you should get enough cash to get the sub commander for around 59. So when like camo Lab Bloons are pretty much coming out, then is where you should be able to get the upgrade. Now in this particular case, I also like building the mortar because of camo, because of Lab Bloons. Yes, it's true that the Alchemist can pop Lab Bloons, and also with the Mexodip, periodically also the mortars can, but it's not very reliable. And so a mortar with the radius of explosion can pop the Lab Bloons much easier, and that's also something that I like. That's why I think also building a mortar is not just for the stun, it's also for like being able to pop those nasty Lab Bloons that are always problematic, especially when you have only an Alchemist like this and you don't have any other Lad popping power tower. Also in the late stages of the game, I'm gonna get a ninja up here, right here, just giving enough range for the subs to attack this corner up here, this top right corner. And also this ninja will be a 040 ninja, so Bloon Sabotage, and I will definitely need it for round 95 and round 99. Yeah, here we go. That's the sub commander. As you can see in here, the lab Bloons are coming out, and that should be pretty much well timing. Now I got the third sub 203 now, and what I'm gonna do is just get the mortar here, place closest to the bottom side, and then just moving it to the right side until I can have it in range of the village. Here we go. Alright, just place it right there. And yeah, so now just upgrading the mortar, really. And here I can even like set the mortar here at the beginning just to pop these lab Bloons, so the subs have an easier time to destroy everything else. And then later on, I think the perfect spot to leave the mortar, so to set the mortar target, is exactly like between the village and this portion of the path. So like pretty much here. Especially when you start getting the 4th and the 5th upgrade, the radius of explosion becomes much larger. And so just by setting the mortar like about here, you can pretty much damage all the area around it, and in that way you can start damaging the Bloons from the left side, in the center of course, and then also in the right side without even having to move the mortar target. Now here in these early stages, because of the fact that it's just easier to pop the Bloons, I'm gonna just set the mortar instead to this left side, so yeah, very close to when the Bloons are spawning, just to do more damage in that way. So yeah, pretty much right there. And after I get the biggest one, it's also pretty cheap upgrade, just 30,000. The sub commander was 27,000. So after I get the biggest one, as I said, I will very simply get here closest to the mortar. Yeah, there should be like a little bit of room there. An alchemist, 400, buffing it and making it stronger. And then I might rather like place 2 or 3 more subs around here, the range of both the village and the sub commander. Then I will already need the MIB against DDTs. And then yeah, just slowly getting more. Most likely I'm gonna get also the wizard, as I said before. I'm gonna get a wizard 401 right there. So yeah, maybe before even building the other subs, I'm gonna get the wizard first. And then, as I said, just glue gunner, more subs around, 040 ninja, and yeah, that's it. So it's gonna be pretty straightforward and pretty easy gameplay on this map, and you don't even need to like use the cache to remove this obstacle if you're using this strategy. So I should get enough cash to get the mortar upgraded in like around 80. Yeah, I just need 10,000 more, so yeah, should be around 80. Or if not in the beginning of round 80, maybe like as I'm popping the Bloons off the Oh My God in round 80. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this series. Update the strategies on chimps without really using heroes. And I very much would like to continue this series, like if possible, because I enjoy I'm enjoying a lot trying to do this series, like unique series, because if you try to look on YouTube, like there isn't anyone that has done this series like this, so like playing chimps without using heroes. And so I'm pretty proud because it's something that I only am doing, so I will try to keep it. And even if the next maps, the advanced ones, are gonna be tougher and tougher, I would like to keep on trying and keep on like not using heroes for as long as I can. Or even if like that makes me lose the black border or like restart certain rounds because of RNG, I don't really mind. So let's place here, as I said, the ninja here. Alright, just placing it for now. Now I will very simply start getting more subs here. I got the 401 wizard, as you can see. Okay, building another 203 sub. Round 87, yeah, now I'm gonna just get this MAB, preparing against DDTs. I don't wanna forget about that. Here we go. And if anything, I can always start like changing slightly the focus of this mortar closer like to the right side, and yeah, that may work. Now here, before it's like I start placing other towers and I forget, I will get the alchemist for this mortar. Here we go, 400. Glue gunner as well. Now the glue gunner, because I have an alchemist right there, I will try to place this glue gunner as far away from the village as possible, so that's gonna be also far away from the alchemist. Yeah, the alchemist may end up buffing it anyway. But yeah, here we go. 023. Glue gunner in range of the village. Perfect. Being buffed as well by the alchemist, but at least the alchemist is prioritizing the mortar. That's more important for me. And I think here I have enough time to get another sub. Right, here we go, 203. And now we'll start building the ninja. So I have the Bloon sabotage ready for round 95 for those DDTs. So far so good. It seems I can destroy everything before the Bloons are unable to like start turning downwards on the other side. So I don't need to like change the mortar position. Yeah, it seems. So here, let's go slow as usual against DDTs. Let's just make sure that I do everything in the correct timing. So let's use the cash, the little cash that I have, to place another 203 sub. Why not? Now here DDTs. Now for DDTs it's quite easy. When you see the DDTs being able to push forward and to turn upwards, that's when you're gonna use the ability. Now you might wait. Oh wow, I don't even need the Bloon sabotage for this round. Well, that's even better than expected then. So let's get yet another sub here, right? 203. Let's get another one here. Go. Every sub in range of both the village and the sub commander whenever possible. Let's build yet another. Oh no, wait, if I place it too close, it's gonna be in range of the alchemist. So can I just place them like up here? Yeah, this is in range of both village and sub commanders. That's perfect. And yeah, let's just keep on gathering the subs. I think for round 100 I don't even need the oops, I forgot to change the mortar there. My bad. This corner here. I don't even think I need like a 040 sub for this for round 100. So I'm gonna just survive with all these subs. Here, of course, using Bloon sabotage. Okay, another sub there. Can I get like another one here? Or yeah, but I think it's gonna be enough anyway. Even if I don't get any more subs. This should be plenty of damage to destroy the BD. Here, just yeah, we need to move the mortar to pop those balloons. And here, yeah, I can even use Bloon sabotage if anything, but definitely, yeah, destroying everything. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.